Hey, what's going on, everyone? Today is the 27th of April, 2023. Let's talk about Avalanche to see if this cryptocurrency is forgotten and or undervalued. So you guys can actually tell that from my last video, I did a price prediction in Avalanche, looking for the price to go up. And check this out. Like immediately once I did the video, the price in Avalanche completely fell off a cliff. The market resistance still showing itself strong at $21.51. And that is where we are at today. So yes, this last price prediction for Avalanche did not go correctly, but as always, the market tells you when you are incorrect as well too. So after we did our video on the 18th of April, the next day you saw a push to go down as well as an up fake, telling you that the weakness and that the resistance area at 2150 is still valid. So rather than you hoping and wishing and say, well, I'm gonna give it one more day to see the market in Avalanche goes back up, the market already told you on the next day, cut the play, let it go. It is not going to go higher. $21.50 is still resistance. It told you that on the 19th. And if you didn't believe the 19th, the market also gave you a push to go down bar on the 21st. See, the chart always gives you your answers. People just don't want to pay attention to it. So yes, this didn't go correct. 15.92% loss right there on the 19th when the market took out our area of support in the market in Avalanche at $18. It happens. But guess what? We now know that this area 2150 is resistance. We now know that this trend that Avalanche was traded on is now broken. Those two things tells us that the overall price in Avalanche is still generally weak, or at best we're going to maintain some consolidational trading. So what we're going to do. So what we're going to look at. This market in Avalanche is just still trading within a consolidational trading range. Okay. So we're going to identify that. Welcome to the club. I mean, the market in Avalanche has been trading within a range ever since June of last year, 2022. It's been about a full year. We've seen the market in Avalanche trade in between $24 all the way back down to $12. This is what a stable or a mundane trading market looks like. This is what it is right here. So let's look at this cryptocurrency to see if it's undervalued. Simply meaning if it is undervalued, then we're going to look for the price to go up. But obviously, looking at this 2-day price bar, still weak. Look at this on the 3-day. Okay, look at that on the 3-day chart. We still saw this up fake bar created on the 3 days. Now currently we're not seeing that much weakness here on this current 3-day price bar. Yes, we're noticing price closing off of the highs, but we're still able to currently close higher than the previous 3 days. Okay, so that's a good thing. So momentarily, at least $16.50 is being seen as support in the market in Avalanche, which is not a negative thing. Here it is on the 5-day chart. Okay, you guys can see where the sellers came in. And currently we're still seeing some weakness here into the market in Avalanche now. Weekly chart. Look at last week. Okay, so yes. This is not a bullish market in Avalanche. Don't let no one come in and try to deceive you and tell you that Avalanche is going to do 100x. It's going to hit $50. It's not there yet. The chart is definitely telling us that sellers are still here, especially on the weekly chart. Look at this on the 2 weeks. So when I look at this on a longer term basis, i.e. weekly time frame, we're still seeing a lot of weakness. The only thing that is currently supporting price is here. Okay, so outside of Avalanche holding $16 as support, be prepared for the market to come down to $15 and even $12 or $14 like we did back in 2022. We're just trading range bound. That's it. Seeing how price already got rejected here at $21.50, then we need to continue to placate and say that price is still weak until we see the buyers come in and hold that $16 area like it currently is doing right now. Okay, so I don't think there's anything here in terms of, you know, something to hold for the long term. If you guys know how to scout the market, you can definitely play on a shorter time frame to get in and get out, and definitely not hold on to this currency long term like that, because we're not trending. This market here in Avalanche is not giving us anything that will indicate a bullish trend, right? What do you think? You see that? That would mean that we are currently hitting a trend. We started back in December. Okay. Are we going to hold it, or is price going to break? To me, the price is going to break. And I'm talking from the weekly and the 2-week time frame. That's why I'm saying that the market's not going to hold that trend line. It's because of the weekly and the 2 weeks time frame, and where we saw that weakness coming to the market in Avalanche. I think momentarily it is going to hold, though. It's going to try to. The buyers are going to try to hold the market right here. But in the end, I do think that the price is not going to hold this trend line right here. It's going to fall below that, come maybe to 16. Down here to 1464. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to hold on my prediction, actually putting one on a chart, and see if we're accurate in that particular notion first. Okay, so let me create this. So we'll come back and see whether or not the market in Avalanche is going to continue to hold this trend line, because if it is, then guess what? Yes, this is a buying opportunity then. But as of right now, looking at this on the 2-day, look at that. We're still seeing sellers. So this is telling me that we need to pause right now. I've become a little bit more bullish in the market in Avalanche once we're able to see the price trade back up above 18. To like 1850. Okay. But yeah, we definitely lost some gas once we saw the market get rejected off of this 3-day price bar here. That took a lot of oomph out of the buyers to see this 3-day price bar right there. All right, so let me do this. I'm gonna go ahead and put on a prediction. Because we're going to look for the market in Avalanche to go lower. Now, I do understand. I want you all to understand too that we understand that the price is trending off of this trend line. So if I continue to see that, then I already would know that the idea of us looking for price in Avalanche to go substantially lower, it is not there. Okay, so keep your eyes open on that too. So the first target is going to be there around 16, 8.15%, $16 there. My second target is going to be around 15, which is around 13.88%, $15 there. And I'm not looking for it to hit 14, not right now, but for a long term 20% move, $14 there. And like I said, as long as the market in Avalanche stays below $20, okay, we're going to look for the market to continue. If anything, it's just going to consolidate and with the increased probability of it going lower. Give me your thoughts. Make sure you maintain the profitability, and as always, trade different.